Hey everybody, it's me,
Hi.
and it's Hannah, not Emma, and Cody. Let's see what everybody's saying. How do we do? I have to go through this every time, I swear. Hi Ann, hope you're well. Looking forward to your live event. Hi Cezzy. Who else is in here? Just Be Preppin' is here. Can you hear me okay? Does my hair look like craziness? I washed it yesterday and it gets all floofy when I first wash it. Hey, Grandma Nettie. Good afternoon to you. Well, I guess it is good afternoon now.
Sure.
So anyhow, Cody and Hannah, these are the two lovely people that have been coming over and visiting me. They brought me cookies today, which is great because I still have coffee left over. Yum! Yeah, check this out, you guys. You're going to be so jealous. Chocolate chip. Double chocolate chip. Delicious. Oh, and what are these?
Macaroni nuts.
Macadamia nuts. Yum, yum, yum. I already had one of the chocolate chip ones. There you go. Here, hold on to that. So what's everybody doing today? Hello 23KC. Hello Everett. Oh, I'm so glad to see all of you. Okay, yep, I'm just gonna put this down here. Oh, yummy, my mouth is watering. Yeah, they are. They're the really soft and yummy tasting ones. So anyhow, Cody and Hannah came over yesterday and they brought a big, huge tub of pumpkin entrails, basically the seeds and the pulp and everything. And I divided it into two little canisters, and those chickens, they ate it all. They ate it all. They loved it.
Spent hours
Yeah, they spent.
carving them. Carving
Hey,
and
Joe, Granny Frammy. Yay, Granny Frammy is here.
hello.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you, too. I can't believe it. It is nice outside. I mean, the sun keeps coming in and out of the clouds, so it's not bearing down on me too much. Simply Misty is here. How are you this afternoon? I was going to say morning. So glad to see all of you. So this is the first time you've ever been in a live event, right?
Yes.
And it's a little different, isn't it?
Yes.
Yep. So these are the two that helped me get this whole chicken yard set up. AJ, you're here. How are your worms, by the way? I checked on my worms this morning, AJ, and inside were a bunch of those little tiny flies flying around. Cabbage Patch is here. It's 6 p.m. over here. Where are you, Cabbage Patch? Oh, my goodness. So, AJ, there was lots of, like, those little tiny fly things in there, so I don't know how I can get rid of those. Good thing that the whole bin is outside. Hey, Patrick Snare, how are you this afternoon? Yes, I do have company. Cody, Hannah.
Not Emma.
Yeah, I don't know why I want to keep calling her Emma. But anyhow, so things have been going great with the chickens. I have been feeding them the mixture. You need to make a fly trap. Yeah, I think so. And put it in there. Definitely, AJ. Anyhow, I've been mixing up that, yeah, smile, Cody.
I'm trying to.
So I've been feeding them that mixed up chicken feed that I've got, and they just love it. They love it. Good job on the chicken run, guys, and thanks for helping Ann. Yeah, big time thanks. And they came up with the best ideas ever, and I don't think you can see it right now, but behind us, kind of like behind that van door, I had to bring up the netting a little bit because the birds were still flying out, so. Well, how did you all meet? Well, I've got my property, and their property is kind of just off catty corner behind mine. So part of their property backs up into my property. And I was over at Mr. Lucas' house one day, and Cody showed up and just started talking, and then he started visiting every once in a while, and then he started bringing his lovely lady with him, and that's how we met. So we become good friends. And this guy here, I'm going to hire him to help me finish the inside of the tiny house. He just knows how to do so many things. It's crazy. And so I think we're going to be able to get that done. I just need, well, I think I need more insulation. I'm going to put up the rest of what I have, And then I need the wood paneling for the walls and then the stuff for the ceiling. It's hopefully it'll come. Who you got over there?
All the chickens. All the chickens are behind me.
So hopefully I'll get it done before it starts dipping down into the 30s. Nope, he's not. He's not Mr. Lucas' son. Now, Cody calls Mr. Lucas Uncle Lucas, but he's kind of like your friend uncle, right?
No. He's my mom married his brother's, let's see, it's actually Uncle Jerry Lucas, but it's
through marriage.
Through marriage.
Through marriage, I gotcha. Okay.
I don't know how to say it.
So now they come in, let's see, is it Tuesday? Is your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have a little birthday party over here. We are getting side done. Yes, I have to get it done. Hey, Megan, Teresa's here too. Yay. Who else snuck in while I was jabbering my mouth? I think that's it. How are you doing, Teresa? Yeah, that inside, I will just feel relieved. It's just something I don't know how to do. I don't have the skills and the knowledge and whatnot. The good thing is, and I didn't tell you this yet, but I was talking about the wood-burning stove and how I didn't want to take it up through the ceiling and I was scared to drill a hole in the wall. So I found a piece of wood that is perfect size this way. And I just need to cut a few inches of it off to go into the window and cut the hole for the stovepipe, the one that goes through the middle, and bring it up and over the roof. I still need some more, pieces to the puzzle, but I'm going to be able to get that done. So I've been looking for wood, and I've got a piece of wood sitting inside the tiny house that used to be inside the van, and I used to use it for like a computer desk and whatnot. Do they have a tiny house? Well, kind of. They live in, it's a camper. Yep. So they're like persistent campers just like me, but they're all fancified and everything because they got electricity over there, and do you have running water?
Yes.
Yeah, they got water and everything, so. Hello, Elaine. Teresa. Oh, yes, I did, Teresa. I got your voicemail. It came in late last night, and I keep my phone on Do Not Disturb after a certain hour. So I got it this morning. I just didn't have the time to get back with you, so thank you. I'm excited. I can't wait. What am I missing in the chat? Oh, Jenny, yes, love the prezzies that these two gave me. I loved them, too. And they came over yesterday and brought me some more cool stuff. Mm-hmm. How's Elaine doing? Whoops. Okay. Hi, Ann. The wood will burn must be metal plate for your stove. What do you mean metal plate? The whole stove is made out of metal. Hi, Minnesota Cal. Yay, you're here. It's how many degrees? It's
66.
28 this morning, Minnesota gal. She's in Minnesota.
Oh, okay.
No, they don't have a YouTube channel yet. Maybe they will. Big Tom, Christy and Big Tom's van is here. Hi, you guys. I love seeing all you so much. There's 32 people in here. Oh my gosh. They are angels just in disguise. You're right. These two are angels. Basically, everybody that's on my channel are angels too. Hope your tiny house girl a few countries over looks like you're doing good. Yeah, I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Trey's Granty. I'm having trouble seeing it because my screen is kind of dark. I'm trying to save a little bit of whatnot. Hello, Gloria. How are you? So, are any of you on this chat right now? Do you live off grid like I do, like 100%? What's going on back there?
Leghorns are just chilling.
Do you live 100% off grid? No electricity, no running water, that sort of thing. I'm just curious to know if any of you are doing it, or do you want to do it? I love it. Like I said in that other video, I don't think I could ever go back to traditional living where I have to pay an electric bill and a water bill. Somebody said, I think it was Karen, said she had a $400 water bill. Weekend Warrior, Big Tom's van. Hey, you know a lot of stuff, Big Tom, though. I've watched your videos. Yep, Elaine, you can just start by doing that. That's what I did until I could, actually, well, y'all know I moved into my van and lived and worked out of my van first. I want off grid. It's why I watch you. Yeah, well, I love it. It's hard though, especially when you're not feeling good, and you just don't feel like doing anything. Well, you've got to do some things, Like now, I've got the chickens. I have to come out in the morning and do the morning thing. I got to make sure they're put up at night, feeding, cleaning, and all that kind of stuff. I have to get my water. I have to make sure the solar is working properly. So, I mean, there's things I have to do. So the days that I'm sick or my back is sore or whatever, there's still stuff that I have to do just to be able to survive. But it's worth it. I don't take anything for granted anymore. Nothing at all. I'm in a condo. Well, it wasn't a condo. I was in an apartment. That was me. Christy, you're going to get here someday soon. You will. Oh, Gloria, I feel you on that rain thing. It hasn't been too bad lately. Oops. No, I don't want to do that. Okay. No, I prefer the comforts of having wanting water and electricity. Yep, I understand. Yeah, because doing your own laundry, my glass is starting to fog off. Doing your own laundry is a big job. Yes, Tom, my water catchment system is working great. I have almost 3 full barrels. One's that big 55-gallon barrel, and then I've got the two 32, I think they're 32 or 34-gallon trash cans that are almost completely full. I want to live in a cave. Megan, I used to watch this show. It's called The Boonies. The Boonies. They only had a few episodes, but there was one guy, an old guy, that lived in these caves. He basically just lived in the cave system. I don't know. I can't remember where it was, but I don't know. I mean, it's damp. You needed a well with a hand pump. Yeah, Granny Frammy. But to get somebody to dig a well out here, I mean a real well, it's going to cost about $5,000. And you got to jump through all these hoops through the community and the county to get it all done. You have to hire certain kinds of people to do it. Yes, it does rain quite a bit in the winter. It does. I mean, it did last year. But so what I'm thinking of is finding a way. Yes, Granny, a shallow well. Yes, where you dig down, I don't know how many hundreds of feet, but you just put the pipe down there and you have to drive it all the way down, and then you keep adding more pipe and you drive those down, and then you just have the hand pump. I'm looking into how to do that here, but I have to know how to figure out where the water is. So I don't know how to do that yet. That would be great. Hey, Easily Lost, you're here. And will your water freeze in the winter? Yeah, I imagine it will. I have to the good thing is the barrels and the containers that I have are black, the big ones. Yes, I do filter the water. One of my wonderful subscribers gave me a Berkey water filter. I also have a homemade water filter with biochar and sand and gravel and all that kind of stuff in it. So I filter all of that water. So hopefully it won't freeze completely. Hey, Vicky! Yay, I'm glad you guys made it. Right on. So, is this fun for you guys or is it boring? I love it.
It's fun for me. I don't know about him, though.
I know. The divining rod, the rod thingy, is that what it's called? Divining rod. I don't know how to do that. But you know what? I don't know how to do most of the stuff that I'm now doing, and I've been learning. So,
It takes time.
usually a V-shaped willow twig to douse for water. It will pull down over water. But you know what? I am so pedantic that I would be spending days going with these these rods, these dowsing rods, trying to find the water, and I wouldn't trust in my own instincts or anything. Hey, Kathy. I know it. Exactly, Kathy. These adventures are just never ending. What is going on over there? Oh, look at your cougar lady is still there.
Mrs. Kruger.
We've got a big, remember that spider I showed you back on my license plate? Well, she gave her a name and it's cougar because she looks like a cougar and she just keeps eating her web and building it
Then
every
we
day.
have Mr. Kruger over that way.
Yep, over by the shed. Since cooking soup in your van, Big Tom, yes, I have come an incredible distance cooking potato soup in my van. Well, I cooked all kinds of stuff in that van actually, but I have come a long way. Never in my whole life would I ever have thought that I'd be out here. I mean, to me, I'm feeling like I'm living in the woods. I mean, I got Mr. Lucas, and I don't see my neighbors over there. There's some people over there, but I never see them. There's a whole bunch of woods in between me, and I got so many woods out that way. Luckily, Cody and Emma can cut through the woods there, and I did it again.
Yes, you did.
Why am I doing that?
I don't know.
Cody, it just rolls off the tongue. Cody and Hannah. Okay, every time I call her Emma, I have to put a quarter into a jar. Okay,
You're gonna be
and then she
rich.
gets to get it. One day at a time, making memories. That's exactly what it is. Making memories. One day, you may have a spring somewhere on your property, since I don't think your little creek is. No, and you want to know what? Granny, that little creek is completely dry now. So I don't know what's going on. I am, says he. I definitely am. But even when it rains, hardly any water comes through there. So they said that they had made some adjustments on their property, but I don't think that's it. I think something happened up by the road where they maybe fixed a culvert or something so that it doesn't run off this way anymore, because I'm not getting all that water. I'm at a baby shower. The baby's name is going to be Emma. Oh, okay. Bye, AJ. Thank you so much for stopping by. Oh, and AJ says happy birthday in a few days.
Thank you, AJ.
Yeah, so I'm doing a lot of things that I consider great, you know. But the thing is everything is not perfect. You know, you guys may watch some channels where they've got these beautiful, pristine, tiny house builds and the perfect chicken coop build and everything looks all nice and neat and perfect. Well, that's just not me. You know, things have to be functional, and that is the main thing. You know, if I can get them to be aesthetically pleasing, then that's great. But, you know, I'm not putting on airs or anything. I just do what I do, and I do it the
said happy birthday again.
happy birthday.
Yeah.
And so, you know, inside the tiny house, I want it very plain, very rustic looking. I don't want it to look like a modern excuse me, my saliva went down the up pipe. That's stupid. Anyhow, I don't want it to look like a brand new house on the inside. I want it to look like a rustic cabin. I don't watch those perfect channels either. You know, and part of the reason why is because I get depressed. Navy ground travel, hi! Are you trying to homestead too? Yeah, it's a lot of work. But I get depressed when I see some of these other homesteaders, and everything is all built up and it all looks great and everything's perfect and everything's functioning, and then here I am just really, really struggling, and I kind of compare myself to other people, and then I get depressed because my stuff is not as good as theirs. And it's never going to be, you know what I mean? Hey, Mo's Place, Josephine is here. Yay! Well, so I just do the best I can, you know, and I am perfectly happy just being the best I can. And so I have to not compare myself to other people, because
That's what I've learned over the years. One thing you gotta learn is that you don't compare yourself to others, because you know what, they may have the fanciest house and everything,
yeah,
but you never know what's going on.
exactly. They may not have as good of friends as I've got. They may not have as good as neighbors as I got. You know, and a lot of these homesteading channels too, that are all just wonderful and they're inspirational. they've got more than one person, and well, now I've got more than one person because I got these guys coming over and helping
Right.
me out and stuff. But more resources, and I live a very basic, simple, minimalistic life. I don't have a lot of things, a lot of fancy things. I want to make do on the most simple, basic things as I can, things that don't require electricity. For instance, I was sent two vacuums. One requires electricity, and another one just picks things up. I tend to use the one that just picks things up because it doesn't require electricity, and it's basic, and the way I wash clothes is very basic, so nothing fancy about anything I do. I can't imagine people want to keep watching me just be like, I don't know, just totally off grid. Now their YouTube channel has allowed them to afford. Well, you want to know what that is? It Dustin Rhodes or Justin Rhodes? I don't know which one. It's the Rhodes Homesteading channel. I do like to watch them. I do. There's another one too. Um, I'm trying to figure what is his name. Keeping It Dutch. I don't know what you guys think about that channel, but sometimes I get depressed watching him too because all of his stuff is just so cool and awesome. But I think I like him as a person. Justin, okay. Just my taste. That's okay. Hey, Art and Bree. Haha. Hold on, Bobblehead, what? Oh, I love watching Bobblehead Homestead. Love it, love it, love it. And I watch Bobblehead Homestead religiously because he is, I don't know, I just like him as a person for one. He's unpretentious and he doesn't seem scripted, and he is the go-to guy for chickens. So I rely on his info on raising my chickens right now. And plus, the first time I watched his channel was back when he did that dancing thing. Oh my goodness, that was the most hilarious thing ever. That was the most epic video. So, yeah, there's a few homesteading channels I watch, but the Crockers, I've never been interested in them. Yes, authentic. Absolutely, Bobblehead is authentic. And I love that. And what you have is yours, but you could use other people's ideas and adapt to fit. Well, I got to tell you one thing. These two here came up here and was helping me get all this stuff done. And I had one way in my mind I wanted to do it, and they made suggestions. Well, here, let's do it this way. And I ended up doing it their way, and it worked out great. Everything worked out great. Desert Horizon is off grid in the desert. I used to live in the desert. I was born and raised in Southern California. Yep, in the Mojave Desert. So that was definitely interesting. 43 people are here. I've got 32 thumbs up. Don't forget to say thumbs up. I'm supposed to tell you to thumbs up, right? That's craziness. What are the chickens doing? Oh, they're Oh, I shouldn't have said chickens. Now the
What?
leghorns are going to get up and they're going to start terrorizing the little black chicks.
Mhm.
I tell you what, once those chickens get bigger,
Uh,
the whole
I just saw one of the little black ones when you were talking.
yeah
Just dart by your head.
dart back in.
Mhm.
Oh, we made a little swing. Hannah helped me make a little swing too. Um, can you see it? It's
Yeah.
like see that thing over there? It's attached to the logs, and it's just a log with some twine. And sometimes they get on it. I try to be positive. Most of the time, the leghorns will just jump on it and jump over it. So they have, Sezzy. They've grown so big. You've got some Jersey Giants. Gloria, those are giant chickens. I might like to get some of those someday, but you know what I really want? I want I want a rooster. Now, I don't know that I need a rooster just quite yet because it's going into the fall months. They're not going to start hatching chicks like during the winter, are they? I mean, I know they slow down laying eggs in the winter because the days are shorter and whatnot. Please do, Gloria. I would love to see a picture. Well, and the Asian blacks and the rocks are getting bigger too. Yes, you have such great neighbors. Sitting Pretty 64, God bless them. Absolutely, God bless them. You know what? I got to tell you something funny. Mr. Lucas, the other day, I think he knew I'd hurt my back and whatnot and was kind of moping around and whatnot. Well, he got my number. He has my number. And he called someone, but I think he put in the area code for here. He got a woman on the phone who must have been crazy out of her mind because she was like, Finding Joy is here. Yay! Um, because she started telling him all her medical woes, and she said she was dying. And so Mr. Lucas was beside himself. He almost called an ambulance for me. And so he had his wife call me. His wife called me and we talked. She wanted to know how I was doing and asked, "Did you just talk to my husband?" I'm like, "No, I didn't." And she said that he was very worried about me. So I went over there and sat with him and talked to him for a little while. And he was like, "Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. I was going to call an ambulance for you." So I've got people. Hi, Diane. Shadow Wolf. Shadow Wolf, how are you? Where are you at right now? You guys, Shadow Wolf, he has a channel and it's all about trucking and whatnot. He used to have this big, beautiful truck called the Templar, and it had all these purple lights on it and everything. Oh my goodness. Well, he has bought a new, big, huge truck, and I can't remember what kind it is, but I remember it's a really pretty maroony color. But he makes some great videos on trucking related things. So just go check him out. He's the only trucking channel I follow. You're in Chicago. I gotcha. Whoo, it's probably cold there right now, isn't it? And we need to see more videos, Mr. Shadow Wolf. Billy Hill is here. Hi, Billy. Yeah. So check out Shadow Wolf. His channel is awesome. One of his videos, if you go click on his channel and you go look back through it, it just amazed me. He was filming driving into this little tiny passageway in a cave underground, and there's all these cars and whatnot lining the where he had to go to. And then he drove in and there's rocks everywhere, and then he showed this one truck up ahead of him who was having trouble getting position to, I guess, drop its load or whatever. um, and he couldn't do it. He was having problems and stuff. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that has to be the most crazy, scary thing ever. What's going on?
This one.
Okay. Anyhow, oh, I have to tell you something else that is crazy. All right, so I did my routine. It was a couple nights ago. I put the little girls in first, and then I ushered them into their little pen, their brooder, to keep them separate at nighttime and to keep them in the area that they had their heat mat. And so I keep the cage kind of like this much open so that just the blackbirds can get in. And one of them couldn't get through, and she had this big, huge lump. Hi, Rose.
I think Cody's tired. You tired?
Didn't sleep well.
Oh, well, if you guys want to take off, that's okay.
No.
That's okay, because
No.
I don't know how long I'm going to be here. Anyhow, one of the chickens had a big lump on the side of its neck, and I'm like, oh my goodness, this chick has a tumor. What am I going to do? Do I have to take it to a vet? Do they have to do surgery or whatnot? So I went online, and the bird didn't seem like it was in any kind of distress at all. Went online and learned that, lo and behold, well, chickens have crops, and they get full with food, and they stick out, and that's all it is. So they said, well, just wait till the next morning when they've been without food for a while, and if the lump is no longer there, that's all that it is. I know, Granny Frammy. Well, I'm a noob at chickens, so now I know what a crop is. I mean, I always knew they had a crop. I didn't know exactly where it was, and I knew that the food goes down in there before it goes down to the rest of the, gizzard and whatnot. And I checked the next morning, and the lump was gone. And now yes, they get grit. They absolutely do. So now I know that right after they eat, I watch them, and their crops get big, and then it goes down, and it gets back up, and Christy, I'm so stupid sometimes, but I'm learning. I learn from these things. I mean, I didn't even know what pasty butt was until I saw the pasty butt on Patsy. And I went online. I learned how to take care of that, and I got her butt unpasted, and she was great. Aw, thank you, Granny. Thank you, Vicky. I'm trying hard, and hopefully all these chickens will stay alive. And then maybe I'll get a rooster. But the thing is here's the thing. If I get a rooster, do I have to get the same kind of chicken rooster? Like for the leghorns, do I have to get like a leghorn rooster? Or do I have to get a black Asian rooster? I mean, do the roosters, will they go after the different kinds of chickens and whatnot and fertilize, make it so that they can have fertile eggs? The leghorns are going to be so much smaller than most other birds, so thank you, Sezzy. Yeah, you should see me when I'm in a bad mood, though. I gotta get a drink of my coffee. Yes, thank you, Elaine. It's always good to remind people. But anyhow, um, get any rooster. Okay. And even if it's a bigger rooster, will they get together with the leghorns? I never ever in my wildest dream. Justin and Christine's RV life. Hello, guys. Most Place. I got a super chat. Oh my God, look at that. See that? You know what that means? That means they just gave me $5. Oh my gosh.
Thank y'all.
Oh
Thank y'all.
my gosh. Oh, thank you so much. But Christy, I never imagined in my wildest dreams would I be wiping chickens' butts. Yeah, well, I'm out here in the country, so... What? Hold on. Oh, that's the same one. Okay. I'm going to have like a heart attack. Every time I see a super chat, I get like... Psh. It's like my head goes... One of these days, you're actually going to see my head explode. Get you an Easter egger and you get green. Okay, so should I get an Easter egger rooster then? Or Easter egger. So will bigger chickens mate with the leghorns? And if that happens, what's the resulting chicken? I mean, is it just like a combination of the two, I guess? Just like it would be if,
I love how they waddle though.
they're so cute. They're very cute. You getting bored, Cody?
No, I'm fine.
He just
Elaine,
y'all.
$9.90. Oh my goodness.
Thank y'all.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Oh, that is so awesome. Thank you so much. I have to keep going back and Elaine, you're so awesome. You want me to take a drink of coffee. I think what's going to happen, I'm going to take a drink of coffee, somebody's going to give me a super chat, and then I'm going to end up spitting it out all over the camera. Whoops. Here. There we go. Anyway, it's so good to see all you guys here today. I love it. I love it. I'd love to go live more often, and I might be able to now that the trees are starting to shed their... What? Big Tom's van! Check it! Another $5! Yay!
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, this is so cool. I think you have to have certain breeds to get Easter eggers. Bobblehead knows all about that. Okay, I'm gonna go check out his videos on that. If you know which video it is, feel free to leave a link. And also, people with the wrenches, you're moderators, okay? You can leave links, and if, like, say, if somebody comes in and leaves a link to a adult type site, you can ban them too. So if you're like a regular visitor to the channel and you leave lots of comments and stuff, I will likely give you a wrench. I try and go through each time before I have a live stream and give more people wrenches so that basically everybody has one. But, so long as you're on the channel making comments and whatnot, so if you want a wrench and you're a regular visitor, let me know after this video publishes, because it'll be hard to find in the live chat. Leave me a video after the video publishes down below if you don't have a wrench, but you want... Grant McIntosh! What? Hey, Grant! Oh my gosh, how have you been? I have not seen you on this channel in, I don't know, back in my van days, maybe? Ha 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 ha. Oh, yes, of course, Granny, you're here all the time. Absolutely. So if you are a regular visitor to my channel and you don't have a wrench and you want one, after the video publishes, leave me a comment because I'm going to need all the help I can get. You never hanging in there. Looks like you're. I am, Grant. How's your worms? I've got a worm bin now too, and they're doing pretty good. But I only started from like a tub of 30 worms from Walmart, so I mean, it's taken a long time to build up. Because not everybody will be able to be in live chats with me every single time. You're welcome, Josephine. I love you, man. Lady, Ms. And I want, sometimes people will troll your chats in the live. And I want enough people who have wrenches who can just zap it. Because I don't even really know how to ban or block people from a live stream yet. But I think a lot of you probably do. I know, Grant. What's up with that? I used to love watching your worm videos. Anyhow, so I don't know what I'm going to do today. Probably a couple things that I said I was going to do before that I didn't do, like straighten out that garden bed down by the street. I want to pull up the onions that Mr. Lucas gave me and just put them in a bucket and see if I can get them to overwinter